Last time we looked at a brief overview of blockchain, and also we looked at cryptocurrencies as well. Then we tackled smart contracts. We looked at smart contracts, and we ended the lesson there. So today we are going to look at NFTs. We are going to basically look at NFTs, the metaverse, and then we tie it up or round it up with types or categories of cryptocurrencies. Types or categories of cryptocurrencies. Okay, so NFTs. When we say NFTs, those of you who are so regular with crypto news, or maybe you regularly visit cryptocurrency platforms, there's a likelihood you might have heard of this term, NFTs. So let's see what NFTs are. Alright, so NFT stands for Non-Fungible Tokens. NFT stands for Non-Fungible Tokens. And they also run on the blockchain. So non-fungible tokens are virtual tokens that are minted on the blockchain for digital scarcity, security, and authenticity. So when we say they are virtual tokens minted in simple terms can mean that are created. So they are created on the blockchain for digital scarcity, security, and authenticity. So this is what NFTs stands for. But that's a brief explanation of NFTs. So let's go further. They are unique. So NFTs are unique, indivisible, so they can't be divided into bits. So they are unique, they are indivisible, and non-interchangeable. That is, they are non-interchangeable, allowing true digital ownership of in-game assets. So what NFTs does is that it allows true digital ownership. So maybe once you hold an asset, you are the only one in the entire world that holds that asset. So until it leaves your hands, it means that maybe you have decided to sell that asset. So that is the power of NFTs. And so therefore, people have created a whole lot of funny things on the internet, which is selling crazily for millions of dollars. Okay, so still NFTs in continuation. So a non-fungible token is a unit of data stored on a blockchain that represents a unique item. So that is maybe a real world physical items or digital assets. So NFTs can be real world physical items or digital assets. Maybe you have somebody who is into artisans. Maybe they make some drawings or some paintings. So these unique drawings or paintings can be registered as NFTs. So they are represented alone, like they are unique, and their representation means that it is only that particular asset or drawing that distinguishes from any other drawing you can ever think of. So that is NFTs. So maybe we human beings can be NFTs in the sense that we are unique from one another, all the other billions of people in the world. Nelson is unique. There can't be an exact Nelson anywhere in the world. So Nelson can be minted as an NFT on the blockchain. Yes, so that is how we can describe an NFT. So unlike Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies, not mutually interchangeable. So that is, they are not fungible. So one Bitcoin is indistinguishable from any other Bitcoin and can be readily exchanged. So cryptocurrencies we have like this, they are not NFTs. They are not non-fungible tokens, but they are fungible tokens because they are not distinguished from any other. If we have 1 million Bitcoins, once you pick one, is the same as another. So they are not NFTs. So they are fungible tokens because they are not different from other Bitcoin. So one Bitcoin looks the same as the second Bitcoin. The second Bitcoin looks the same as the third, the fourth, up to even the last Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin, the total supply is 21 million Bitcoins. So they all look alike. So by contrast, an NFT is unique. It is one of a kind piece of code stored and protected on the blockchain. So I have already made mention of this. An NFT can represent anything that exists or can be represented by a digital asset. So anything in the world at all can be represented on the blockchain as an NFT. So anything. So maybe as humans as we are, we can be represented as NFTs on the blockchain. So maybe because human beings, we are unique in our own way. I'm not sure Nelson, we can find the same Nelson in any part of the world. So that makes Nelson a unique asset from any other human being in the rest of the world. So Nelson can be represented as an NFT, or maybe you built a house, maybe, or a hotel. It can be minted on the blockchain as an NFT. And maybe these tourist sites we have been visiting in Ghana. So some of these tourist sites can be minted as NFTs on the blockchain and can be sold for millions of dollars. So I don't know whether you can see these crypto kitties. I am just circling them right now. Can you see them?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are some examples of NFTs that are selling at crazy amounts on the blockchain. It wouldn't surprise you that this one of these kitty cryptos can be sold over $10,000, $20,000 on the blockchain. So I am going to show you an NFT stone that was sold for more than $1 million on the blockchain. NFT stone sold for more than $1 million. So this is the NFT stone. It was sold for $1.3 million. This one. Can you all see this stone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody just drew this thing. Alright, so this is the stone. So this is the stone that was sold for more than $1 million. Isn't it unbelievable? So these are some of the crazy things that are taking place on the blockchain. Yes, so this is it here. According to a tweet, according to no, from here. So according to a new tweet from Twitter account Ethereum price on August 22nd, even the most affordable version of the Ethereum-based NFT at the time reached a staggering 321.12 ETH. That's Ethereum, which was roughly $1,046,742 US. So the most expensive one sold stands at an incredible 420 Ethereum, or approximately 1.39, so almost $1.4 million dollars. So this was the price this stone was actually sold for. And I think another interesting one in Ghana, our pal bearers. Do we all know the pal bearers? I think at a point during the COVID time, their song was so popular. So that short clip was sold for over $1 million as NFT. So just that short clip, just that short video about the pal bearers. Okay, so look at it. So dancing pal bearers team auctioned their meme on the NFT on April 7th, 2022. As of Saturday, April 9th, 2022, the group bagged a lump sum of $1,046,079.54 million after they sold their 10-second meme to non-fungible token auctions. So you see that. So if you are good at drawing, maybe you are good at drawing, or you are creative in molding things or designing things, I think if you had thrown that skill away, you better go and look for it, because in the near future, which has already started, is this skill, people with this skill that are going to make millions of dollars on the internet. So like I was saying, so NFTs provide a way to authenticate ownership. So once you mint something on the blockchain as an NFT, nobody else can be able to mint or use that particular asset again on the blockchain. No, so if somebody wants it, that is why you will have to price it on the blockchain. Maybe if somebody wants maybe the drawing you did and minted it as an NFT, if somebody wants it, then you can quote your price that then the person should be ready to pay maybe $10 million, $100 million, so that I will will the ownership to the person. So NFTs also provide permanency. So once you owe an asset on the blockchain, it is yours and yours forever until you decide to sell it. Good. And So an NFT is also recorded on the blockchain, which signifies a proof that you are the true owner of that digital asset. All right. So these other parts I will not explain it much. So the top is okay. So rights associated with NFTs. So the code creating the NFT forms a smart contract. And those of you who were on the previous call, our first lesson on Saturday, I explained in detail what a smart contract is. So these are a piece of code that is executed when certain predetermined conditions are met. So smart contracts doesn't need a third party. Once a certain condition that was set in the code is met, then the smart contract is executed. So NFT code, the code creating the NFT forms a smart contract. So NFTs actually work with smart contracts. So and the creator, that is the one who has created that asset physically or maybe digitally, can include any terms that are then captured on the blockchain. So you can add your terms to the asset, the digital asset, and then it will be made known or public to whoever that is seeing it on the blockchain. And most NFT contracts today are very simple. So that is ownership. So basically they symbolize ownership. So however, NFT code may also include, so the NFT code may include descriptions of the NFT features or traits. So you include the traits. Maybe if it's, for example, a Mona Lisa portrait, maybe you can add the features. Maybe what inspired you to create that drawing. You can add the features to it, or who was Mona Lisa and why is that digital asset or that portrait important. Then you can add financial terms to it, because definitely if in future you might want to sell it, then you can put financial terms to it. Then you can also decide to add specific rights, that is maybe IP, intellectual property rights, underlying the asset. So maybe what rights are entitled to that particular asset. Is it full use or fair use, copyright? These kind of things can all be added to it so that people don't abuse it or try to access it in a way that violates, or use it in a way that violates the pre-written rights governing that particular NFT. All right. So basically that is all about NFTs. We are not going to look at how to create NFTs or how to mint them. Maybe that one, maybe in another lesson we can look at that. And that will be an advanced one. So maybe photographers too, if you are a photographer and you are here, maybe you take creative images or rare images of nature. They can be minted on the blockchain as NFTs, and people can be ready to buy. So if you're surprised, you can even get you can sell it for over 10,000, 20,000, even up to $1 million, provided what you have captured really attracts people and maybe people like it. Somebody will be willing to buy that picture of yours you have minted on the blockchain as an NFT. And places where you can mint NFTs, we have OpenSea. OpenSea is an NFT marketplace on the Ethereum blockchain. OpenSea. Then we have CNFT, that is on the Cardano blockchain. I think Internet Computer also has an NFT marketplace. Yes. Metaverse. How many of you have heard about the metaverse?
First time of hearing.
Oh, okay.
Same here too. First time.
Okay. All right. So basically, so in short, the metaverse is a virtual. Okay, so the metaverse is a virtual reality world where you can go to school, you can go to work, you can play games, you can watch concerts, you can browse a store, you can marry, you can divorce, and all this you'll be walking through the metaverse via or through connected headsets or glasses. So basically that is what the metaverse is. So virtual reality. So a world we see in the computer, not like sitting outside and seeing it, which usually is even virtual reality. But now you are participating in that world. How many of us have watched cartoons before? How many of us have watched The Lion King or any other cartoon? Yeah, so that is actually a depiction of how the metaverse actually looks like in some areas in it. So you participate in the metaverse by wearing this device. Can you see what this guy is wearing? The lens. I am just circling.
The guy on.
Can we see it?
Yes.
All right. So that is the glasses or the lens you wear and now actually interact with the metaverse. So you can wear these glasses, go shopping in US, buy things, let's say from Walmart, and physically they will be shipped and sent down to you. You can make money on the metaverse and spend it in real life, in the real world. And all these are powered by the blockchain and cryptocurrencies. And you can also see that Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, has changed the name of his social media platforms to Meta. How many of you have realized it? You can see that WhatsApp is changed to Meta. Facebook is now Meta. So that is what they are thinking of also doing. So where now our interaction basically for now is that you chat people on Facebook or maybe Instagram or WhatsApp. Now it will be like a world, this virtual world, where you can interact with the people. So just as we are having our meeting right now, time will come in the metaverse where we'll just wear these glasses and it will look as if we are sitting together at one place. We are seeing ourselves interacting. Then after the meeting, we just take off the lenses. And meanwhile, we are millions of miles away from one another. So basically, that is how the metaverse works. So it's a virtual world, virtual reality world where you can go to school. So you can be in Ghana and school in the US through these glasses, these headsets or glasses. And at the end of the day, you get your degree from there. Or you can be in Ghana and be working in the US wearing these lenses. or you can be in Ghana and be teaching in South Africa, teaching in Accra. If you are in Tamale or Nalerigu here, teaching in Accra, and at the end of the day, you get paid, but meanwhile you have not stepped there. Or you can be in Ghana and travel the entire world, but meanwhile you don't even have money to travel even to maybe Burkina Faso or Togo. But with the metaverse, you can travel the nations of the world sitting in the comfort of your room. So that is how the metaverse looks like. And now people are investing in the metaverse lands. You can actually buy a land on the metaverse, on the blockchain. And once you have a plot of land on the metaverse, you can do a lot of things there. So I'm going to show you one of the metaverse sideways. So it's here. So sandbox. So maybe once you type sandbox, so sandbox, the sandbox metaverse. And maybe those of you who have Binance installed on your phones, under the wallet side, when you search for sand, you will see it. They have a token, a cryptocurrency by name Sandbox. So on the metaverse, you can play, create. So you can play, create, and earn. So the sandbox is a world where players can build, own, and monetize their assets and virtual experiences on the Ethereum blockchain. So what do? They what? Empower artists, creators, and players to build the platform they always envisioned, providing the means to unleash creativity and earn income. So this is what I was saying. So if you are an artist, or you are a content creator, or you are a game player, maybe you are good at playing games, then this is a place for you where you can explore many opportunities of the metaverse. So we have play and earn, play to earn games. Then we have create and earn. You create content and you earn. So let's look at this one, the marketplace. So one place to sell and collect the best assets. Alright, so this is the marketplace. So you can actually buy lands, digital lands on the metaverse. Digital lands on the metaverse. So we have, I don't know whether you can see, can you see the goblins? Goblin miner. Can we see the first item here? Goblin miner.
Yeah, I can see.
So this NFT, this is an NFT, like I was talking about. This is an NFT, this Goblin miner, and it is sold at 21 sand. That is the 21 sandbox tokens, which is currently worth $27.51 US. So this thing you are seeing here, if you want to own it, you have to pay $27.51 US to buy this NFT. Maybe some will say, what is this? It doesn't make sense. How am I buying this thing? And look at this one. This thing here, sneaker DVD. Sneaker DVD. And that one is sold at $94.91 US. So almost 700 to 800 cedis. Just this one, this thing you are seeing here. Then we have the Walking Dead NFTs. I think they have some NFTs here. The Walking Dead. To the lovers of the Walking Dead. So if you want to own an NFT of the Walking Dead, You might look at Nigen. Nigen is here. Nigen working there. So you can also buy it for 250 sandbox tokens. Then Nigen's rod. So it's here. So whoever wants to buy it, you can also buy it. I think in the movie he used this his rock to actually cause trouble. So this is, and it's 3D. You can actually move it around. And those of you on this call who are also good at modeling, 3D modeling and the likes, you can also model things like this, mint it on the blockchain, and make a lot of money out of it. Alright, so let's look at the lands too. I think that's the last thing. There are a lot of things here. Maybe later you can look at it. Maybe sandbox. There is a URL, sandbox.game. So now the metaverse lands. So these are lands that are sold on the metaverse. So we have this land here, land 180 by minus 185, 180 by minus 184, and the likes. So these are the lands that can actually be bought. So currently you can buy one at 1.480. So that's like almost 2,000 and something dollars. In the Ghanaian cedis, that's almost getting to 20,000 cedis. So you can own a land on the metaverse. But these ones are expensive. There are some metaverse marketplaces you can get some as less as $100. So if you're able to own a land on the metaverse, in future you are going to be a millionaire. So I will entreat that what we are doing now is for learning purposes. So these are not financial advices. So I will entreat that you also go and do your research very well on these interesting projects that are run on the blockchain, NFTs, metaverse, and you actually appreciate where technology is taking us to. Right. Now let's look at types or categories of cryptocurrencies. So we have two main types or categories, but under them we still have division. So we have Bitcoin and altcoins. Bitcoin and altcoins. So these are the two main categories of cryptocurrencies we have. Alright, so let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin. So what is Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin? So Bitcoin is a type of electronic money. However, unlike fiat currencies, when we say fiat currencies are our traditional currencies. The dollar, the CD, the naira, the euro. So unlike fiat currencies, it is not governed by any central bank. So Bitcoin, as an electronic money or a digital currency, is not governed by a central bank. So no bank or no country owns Bitcoin, and so therefore no country can ban Bitcoin and it will be successful. So instead, thousands of computers all around the world administer Bitcoin's financial system. Or in simple terms, thousands of computers around the world power Bitcoin's financial system or operates Bitcoin's financial system. And I think we looked at this in detail on how blockchains look like distributed networks rather than the hub and spoke network of a centralized system. So how do you partake in Bitcoin blockchain, or how do you participate in operating or administering Bitcoin financial system? So by downloading an open source software allows everyone to contribute to the ecosystem. So once you download, so there are open source softwares. When we say open source softwares, it means there are softwares that can be used by the general public for free without any intellectual property rights or copyrights attached to it. And so we have so many Bitcoin open source softwares which you can download, connect to, and also start contributing to Bitcoin network or Bitcoin blockchain. So basically that is how Bitcoin is. So it is not centralized. It is not owned by a central bank. It is independent from central bank and therefore cannot be shut down by any entity, or cannot even be hacked fully by an entity, because it is not sitting on one server. So Bitcoin, another thing we should take note is that Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency, so it's the first cryptocurrency that was announced in the year 2008 and launched in 2009. So it provides users with the ability to send and receive digital money, that is Bitcoins, or its abbreviation is BTC. So what makes it so attractive is that it can't be censored. That is, it cannot be brought down or hacked. And funds can't be spent more than once. So once you spend your Bitcoin, that is all, until you get other ones again. Once maybe you have $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, then you spend it. There's nothing like double spending here. So cryptocurrencies, and one of them, which is Bitcoin, checks the double spending problem we have with our fiat currencies or with our traditional currencies. And transactions can be made at any time from anywhere. Unlike the banks, maybe let's say maybe at a certain period in time they're like, we are not working, or maybe you get up and go to the bank right now, they wouldn't allow you in. With the crypto space, there is 24/7. There's no weekend for cryptocurrencies. Anytime, anywhere, you can send money, you can receive money, you can transact without, since it is not controlled by any entity, that freedom to transact at any time is also there. So that is one nice thing about Bitcoin. Alright, so what makes Bitcoin important? Bitcoin is decentralized, censorship resistant, secured, and borderless. So I think we even explained this. So decentralized means nobody controls it. Censorship resistant means it cannot be hacked fully or totally. So it is secured, it is borderless. So even if somebody is in China and also has a wallet and sends his or her address to you, you can transfer money or receive money from them. So this feature makes it interesting for use cases like overseas remittance and payments, which I just explained. If somebody is in China or North Korea and sends you an address, you can send money to the person. So when people don't want to disclose their names as they would with a debit or credit card. So when you're also sending money on the blockchain, like when you are sending Bitcoin, your name doesn't show. So nobody can track you or monitor what you are sending. So, and people want to be anonymous. We are sending millions of money on the blockchain. You know, once people get to know it is this person that is sending, you can easily be attacked. So cryptocurrencies, and for that matter Bitcoin, makes it possible for you to hide your identity while sending on the blockchain. And finally, many people choose to hold on to their Bitcoins rather than use them. This is also known as hodling. So maybe now in your crypto blockchain journey, you'll be hearing words like hodling. Hodling, it means when people are holding on to a particular cryptocurrency for a long period of time and not selling it. It means, so it's more or less like holding. You are holding it. But in the blockchain space, crypto space, they rather call it hodling. So it means you are holding the crypto for a long period of time so that it will appreciate and you can make enough profit from it. So due to the limited supply of coins accessible, Bitcoin has been dubbed the digital gold. So Bitcoin is called the digital gold, and we have only 21 million Bitcoins in the world. So we can't have more than 21 million. And how many human beings are we in the world? Billions. So it means even the entire world, we cannot all own Bitcoin. We cannot all hold 111 Bitcoin, or even 0.5. We cannot all hold 0.5 Bitcoins in the world, like half Bitcoin. But what can be done is we can own maybe little amounts of Bitcoin, little, maybe 0.1, 0.0001, 0.0002, in that order. So that is why the price can rise very easily. And even this 21 million, I'm not sure we still have all this 21 million in circulation. I think there's even still some that are being mined. So the last Bitcoin to be mined will be in 2041. That's where the last Bitcoin will be mined. And mining, which I explained in our last video, I'm not going to explain it again. If you don't understand what Bitcoin mining is, you visit our previous video, lesson 1. Once you go through it, you get to know what this means. So Bitcoin is seen as a store of value, which is true. In 2010 or 2011, somebody bought 2 pizza with 1 million Bitcoins. A white man. Because as at then, Bitcoin didn't have much value. I'm sure it was less than even $1. But as we speak now, just 10 years later, 1 Bitcoin as we speak now is currently around $29,000 for one. So if you are owing a chunk of it, imagine the money you have. Even last year, Bitcoin rose to $69,000. I think almost $69,000, and came back down, currently trading around $29,000. So people decide to hold because they believe the value will increase. So it's been compared to valuable metals like gold and silver due to its scarcity and difficulty in production. So holders think that these characteristics, together with its global availability and high liquidity, makes it a perfect medium for long-term wealth storage. So they feel that the value of Bitcoin will rise in the future, which is very true. So people have the view that Bitcoin will continue to rise. Some are even anticipating one Bitcoin can even rise up to $100,000. And so people are investing in it seriously. So now let's look at altcoins. Let's look at altcoins. That's the final thing we'll look at and bring our lesson to a close for today. So altcoins. The term altcoin is a combination of the words alternative and coin, and it refers to all Bitcoin alternatives. So any coin other than Bitcoin is known as an altcoin. So let's take note of that, because you'll be hearing this continually in the crypto world. Continually. So Bitcoin and altcoins have a similar underlying architecture. So in simple terms, altcoin refer to all cryptocurrencies. So all cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin. So they are altcoins. So Ethereum is an altcoin, Dogecoin is an altcoin, Solana is an altcoin, Cardano is an altcoin or an alternative coin. So these are what we call altcoins. So altcoins exist in a variety of flavors. So even under the altcoins, so they are of different categories and flavors. So depending on their functions and consensus procedures. So here is a quick rundown of some of the most important. So I have categorized them. So we'll just look at them briefly as well. So under the altcoins, we have what we call stable coins. So under altcoins, we have what we call stable coins. And what are stable coins? Stable coins are digital currencies that are linked to a stable reserve asset, or that are linked to a fiat currency such as the dollar or gold. So that is what stable coins is. So in comparison to unpegged cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, stable coins are designed to lessen volatility. So it means a stable coin can be $1, can be pegged at $1. So there's no day it should go down less than $1 or go up more than $1. So a stable coin is always $1. And what happens is that it is used to lessen volatility. If the market is going up or down, and maybe you are not sure that the market will be stable for a long period of time, you can convert your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies into a stable coin and hold it there. So because their prices are fixed to a reserve asset like the US dollar or gold, stable coins serve as a link between cryptocurrency and the daily fiat currency or the traditional currency. So with a stable coin, you can easily convert it to any of the traditional currencies, to the dollar, and spend it. So some of you who have bought cryptocurrency from Binance, you see that once you buy, it is sent as USDT, that is Theta, and Theta is a stable coin. So that is how stable coins work. So these are examples of stable coins or cryptocurrency stable coins you will see on the blockchain. So we have Theta, and this is a symbol, Theta. Then we have True USD. We have DAI stable coin. We have USD coin. Then we also have Hubai. It's an exchange, so, and it's called HUSD. Then we have the Pax Gold. That is also a stable coin. So these are all examples of stable coins. You can read more on them. So we also have mining based altcoins. So mining based altcoins are created through the process of mining, and I think I explained this one as well in our previous video. So they are created through the process of mining and using proof of work mechanism. So that is how mining based altcoins work. So they use proof of work, that is solving complex mathematical problems for rewards. I think I explained it in our previous video. And examples of mining based altcoins are Litecoin, Monero, Zcash, among others. So you can research on a lot more of them. There are many, and these are some of them. We have them here. We have Monero, we have Litecoin, we have Ripple, we have Dogecoin, among others. So these are all mining based altcoins. And you'll be seeing this in the market. You'll be seeing them. So once you see these ones, you know that this particular cryptocurrencies belong to this category. These ones belong to this category and the like. Then we also have meme coins. We have meme coins. So meme coins, as their name suggests, are based on a joke, or a witty parody of other well-known cryptocurrencies. So they usually gain popularity in a short period of time, and that's true. With these meme coins, they are just, usually they call them pump and dump coins. Somebody will just hype it, that particular coin, and you see that the price will rise up. People will make money and just dump it and sell off everything again, and it will fall back down. So with renowned crypto influencers and ordinary investors aiming to profit from short-term games, generally hyping them online. So an example is Elon Musk, the current world richest man and a cryptocurrency fan. So for example, he regularly sends out cryptic tweets regarding the popular meme coins like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. He has, if you follow him on Twitter, you see that he has been mentioning these cryptocurrencies in his tweets. And I think currently he's saying Tesla, I think Tesla will start accepting Dogecoin for payment of Tesla cars. I think it was something he was talking about some time ago. And his satellites, Space Starlink and SpaceX, they are working so that their satellite dishes can be bought with Dogecoin. And usually this actually causes the prices of these meme coins to rise, especially Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, to rise and fall back down. Yes, so they are pump and dump coins. So they are known as meme coins. So we have them here. So these are some of them. So we have Shiba Inu. This second one is called Shiba Inu. Then the third one in the middle is Dogecoin. Then the fourth one here, I think that's Floki Inu. And the rest, I think this one is just Dogelon Mass. This one is Dogelon Mass. So these are all altcoins, meme coins under the altcoins category. Alright, so we have come to the end of our today's lesson, but this is also your assignment. So these are other altcoins. So we have utility tokens and security tokens. So maybe you can also read around them to know what they do. So research on these two other categories of altcoins, utility tokens and security tokens. And then maybe the next time we meet, we can talk briefly about it and close the chapter on types and categories of altcoins. Then we can move to the next thing. All right.